What's going on, people? It's your boy Steven again, and we are back with another episode of Pokémon Showdown. I have tweaked the team a little bit again. We have eventually decided to drop AB-Bomb, as I was already discussing in the last episode. If you haven't seen the episode, click the link down in the description or go visit my channel. We have decided to put a ground type up the team, and I have gone with Dugtrio, as you can see in my squad there as my final Pokemon. Why Dugtrio? He's fast. I needed a fast mon. I needed something to deal with Togedemaru, because Togedemaru is a problem in the LU tier for me. As stupid as a Pokemon it might be, I really had a problem breaking that thing down. So Dugtrio was going to counter that thing so well. That was my thought process behind that. Also, it gives me a electric immunity with a ground type. It also gave me a Stealth Rocker, which I didn't have on the team earlier. I do not have any hazards, and now I at least have Stealth Rocks. Hazards aren't that big in the NU tier up until now. I do not have hazard removal as well, so if it were to become a problem, we would have to make another adjustment to the team. But for now, we are going to rock out with this NU tier, and we are going to try and break the NU tier with this squad. So let's jump into a battle and see if we can find an opponent. Okay, apparently Dugtrio with Arena Trap is banned to the OU tier. That is pretty stupid when creating a team that you do not get that message. So apparently Dugtrio is a PU Pokemon, but when you slap Arena Trap on it, he's an OU all of a sudden. I don't like that, but it's something we're gonna have to deal. It's something that we're gonna have to deal with. His other two abilities are pretty useless because there aren't that many sand teams. I don't think I've seen a single team in the NU tier with sand. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna benefit from that ability. The ability was clutch because it gave me a Togedemaru switch in, and it trapped Togedemaru, so I could always revenge kill that thing. So we're gonna have to deal with it without the ability to trap it, unfortunately. Okay, we finally found an opponent. He is rocking out with the Clawitzer, Piloswine, Scrafty, Comfy, Klinklang, and the Decidueye. Likely leads could be the Scrafty. I'm gonna mirror that because I think Scrafty is a great lead. He leads Piloswine, in fact, probably to set up rocks if he wants to set up rocks in trade with his. Okay, he's gonna go out into Comfy, which is great because I knock off that thing's Figgy Berry. And we are going straight out into I'm gonna cancel that switch. I'm gonna go out into Vaporeon. He's gonna go for the Draining Kiss. I'm going to straight off the bat Toxic this thing. He might predict that, so I think I'm going to Scald. He could go out into the Klinklang. Does he predict the Toxic? I don't think he Calm Minds. I should have just Toxic. Do not get the burn. Thank you very much. I'm going to Toxic this thing. We connect. Luckily for us, we connect. I'm gonna go out into my Audino. He Giga Drain, so we switch at the correct time. I'm going to Mega Evolve Wish. Okay, he switches out into the Klinklang. We are going to Wish. I think I'm going to go out into Scrafty. He's holding the Air Balloon. We call him Intimidate because I was kind of fearful that he would Gear Grind or Shift Grind. So I wanted to predict that and go for a Flamethrower, but I'm going to click Fire Punch. No, I'm going to click Drain Punch. He switches. Oh, if I click Fire Punch, mate. I think I'm just gonna be Brave Birds. Okay, that's gonna take a lot of recoil damage, and he's life warped, and he gets a knockoff to the face. So this thing is gone. What's his switch in now? He goes back out into the Comfy. I just make the switch into the Audino. We Draining Kisses. He could go out into the Klinklang again. I think I'm gonna Wish. He goes out into the Klinklang again. That's perfectly fine. We can do this again. I'm gonna click Flamethrower this time. He Gear Grinds again, which is pretty predictable. We pop his balloon, we get our Wish up. I mean, we have to take into account that Dugtrio is pretty frail, so we definitely don't want to switch this thing in on a +1 Klinklang. So this thing is pretty bulky apparently. I think I'm gonna go out into I think I'm gonna Wish again, or do I just Flamethrower? He Gear Grind, he should Gears again. I'm gonna click Flamethrower again. The problem is he's also boosting his speed, so I can't really revenge kill with Dugtrio. I could click Sucker Punch, but I don't think it's gonna kill. He still has 18% remaining, so he's gonna attack this time, but what does he go for? He Gear Grinds, he misses in fact. Okay, that is absolutely brutal, and he just loses his Klinklang for nothing. I'm not sure what the accuracy on that move is, but I think we're gonna get a forfeit. Okay, he does not forfeit, and he goes out into this thing. I'm gonna Calm Mind. Gonna quickly get some water here. So we saw him click Scald, which doesn't really.